Hello, very warm welcome. Styrian Qualifying reaction as Max takes a dominant pole, and it really is looking like he could win this title. He is in the form of his life at the minute, and it's a dominant pole. It's not even close. He was favourite for pole position, and it showed. But Bottas got second, but he will take a 3-place penalty for dangerous driving as he spun in the pit lane in practice. Kimi Räikkönen through the gravel, and Kimi Räikkönen absolutely dreadful as he qualifies P18. What is that all about by Kimi Räikkönen? So poor. Ocon out was a huge shock, and then Latifi puts in a better effort as he qualified 16th. Into Q2 and we see Daniel Ricciardo get knocked out. Daniel Ricciardo was P2 in practice 2, and yet he's 13th. Lando Norris in Q2 was actually P2 and Ricciardo was 13th. Wow. Sebastian Vettel got his lap time deleted. Alonso makes Q3 and destroys Ocon. And George Russell, so close to Q3, missed out by 0.08. And Russell is my star of qualifying. And then Q3, Max puts in a banker. It's a dominant pole. I literally wrote it down with 5 minutes to go. No one's touching that lap time. And both of his laps would have been pole. He's in a league of one, a special talent. And Yuki Tsunoda under investigation as he blocked Valtteri Bottas. And he probably will take a penalty for that. Unbelievable by Yuki. He finally gets into Q3. He's looking good, and then he's probably going to pick up a stupid penalty. So, Styrian Qualifying reaction. Max dominant pole. Bottas will take a penalty, and Russell is the star of qualifying. So P1 Max, like I say, special talent, unique talent. He had pole with both laps, and it's just easy. I'm going to do it in order. Of course, Valtteri Bottas did get second, but he will drop to fifth. So second will be Lewis Hamilton. The two title challengers. It's going to be interesting. A lot of long straights. But Max, he's dominant round here. I believe Max will probably win tomorrow if he gets in the lead. P3, Lando Norris. He's another one that could be star of qualifying. Sensational round this track, Lando Norris. He's ahead of Perez. P4, Sergio Perez. He's got to be third. That's not a great session by Perez. Then comes Valtteri Bottas. He did qualify second, but with a 3-place penalty, will start fifth. And a stupid penalty it was, as he tried, dangerous driving. I think he deserved the penalty myself. It was harsh, but you've got to punish that. P6, Pierre Gasly. Once again, Gasly, he shines in qualifying. P7, Charles Leclerc, which is quite good, considering Ferrari have no pace. 8th, Yuki Tsunoda. He's actually where he should be, but he's probably going to pick up a penalty. 9th, Fernando Alonso. Very happy with that, he was, and he destroys Esteban Ocon. P10, Lance Stroll, who damaged a car on one of the curbs. P11 and star of qualifying, George Russell, once again proves why he's so highly rated. 0.08 off Q3. A sensational effort by the Englishman. P12, Carlos Sainz, awful. Ferrari have got no pace. From getting back-to-back poles to qualifying 7th and 12th. 13th, and if I could give a worse qualifying performance, Ricciardo and Räikkönen would be taking it. 13th, Daniel Ricciardo, when Norris is sat P3. That is disgraceful at the highest level. What is that about, Daniel Ricciardo? You were P2 in FP2, and now you're down in 13th, and you've got a difficult race ahead tomorrow. As a McLaren fan, that is awful. Not good enough. P14, Sebastian Vettel, got a lap time deleted. 15th, Giovinazzi. Now, if Giovinazzi had a big name, he will get a lot of praise. But, yeah, people say Kimi Räikkönen's finished, and he's past it. But Giovinazzi, once again, shines. 16th, Nicholas Latifi. An actually good session for Latifi. 17th, Ocon. That is terrible as well. hammered by Alonso. 18th, Raikkonen. Dog shit. Absolute dog shit. I mean, I say it how it is. I mean, no favouritism here. That is dog shit. Yeah, awful. 19th, Mick Schumacher ran wide at turn 1 on his last flying lap. 20th and last, Nikita Mazepin. So there we have it. Styrian qualifying reaction as once again Max dominates the session. And my qualifying star is George Russell. Valtteri Bottas. I mean, how ironic. Valtteri Bottas actually qualifies P2, does a sensational job, and he actually qualifies P2, but then he's got to drop to P5 with a penalty. Unbelievable. Join me tomorrow for race reaction. Max on pole for the Styrian Grand Prix, and it's going to be very interesting at the start. Max v Hamilton, elbows out, and I hope Lewis Hamilton remembers Imola and Spain, where Max was aggressive. Let's have a bit of payback on the Dutchman. Now, you know I love Max, but this is getting serious now. Max is starting to dominate this championship, and I want a response from Lewis. So, remember Imola, where Max was aggressive. Remember Spain, where Max was super aggressive. Let's see a bit of aggression by the 7-time champion, because it is getting serious now. If we want to win this championship, it's elbows out. Give Max some aggression back. Adios. Join me tomorrow for race reaction.